Hey, it's Dak Prescott.
Hey, it's Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, it's Deebo Samuel, and I'm coming to NBA 2K. I'm the newest member
of the NBA 2K
crossover series.
Let's meet the visitors, the New Orleans Pelicans. At power forward, Trey Murphy. At shooting guard, Herbert Jones. At center, Jonas Valanciunas. At the other guard position, C.J. McCollum. At the other forward position, Brandon Ingram. The head coach of the visitors, Willie Green. Let's meet the starters now for your Los Angeles Lakers. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. At the small forward position, standing 6 feet 8 inches, number 28, Rui Hachimura. At point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 1, D'Angelo Russell. The big man. 6 feet 10 inches. Number 3, A.D. Anthony Davis. At forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team. Make some noise right now for your Los Angeles Lakers.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, after winning the title in 2020, the Lakers are trying to recreate that magic. LeBron James called last season a strange and even hellstorm with the injuries and the struggles. And Brian, as the king enters his late 30s, it's clear that restless is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah, moves to be made, Allie. No question. Thank you. A look at the Pelicans starting group. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at power forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at shooting guard.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
So the Pelicans win the tip. McCollum against Russell. Pass to Ingram. Pulls it in from the elbow. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Here are the Lakers now. James inside. Defended by Jones. Hachimura. The pass to Russell. Up and over McCollum. And that one hits the back iron. And the layup is good off the glass. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. Hachimura outside, just 5 to shoot, over Ingram. And again, the Lakers, no good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Valanciunas. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
One thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
At the line for 2.
And he drops a first. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Greg.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Brad, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late season momentum.
Here's Ingram. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Over Hachimura. Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas with the lay-in.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Pass to Hachimura. And here's Davis. Over Valanciunas. Another shot. That one's good. James.
What hustle from James on the offensive glass, ensuring that they convert on this possession.
Here's Jones. The shot no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Murphy pulls it in. New Orleans in the lead. To the left side wing. Here's Valanciunas. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Pass to Russell. Left side Davis. Back to Russell. The shot's good.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Outside Jones. Ingram with the ball. Outside Jones. Here's McCollum. Cash money on the open jump shot. McCollum's got his second bucket on the night.
Can't sleep on McCollum. Not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Back to Russell. Pass to Hachimura. Tipped. Russell against McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. An easy 2 on the layup. Valanciunas has got 8.
Excellent display of strength from Valanciunas. Didn't seem to be bothered by the contact.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Laker girls.
The Lakers trail. Outside Russell. Pass to Hachimura. Now here is James. McCollum with some nice D.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And here's McCollum. Checked by Davis. McCollum with another miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to James. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Brandon Ingram.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Bamba's checked in for Los Angeles. Schroeder comes in for Russell. Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
James, no good on the free throw. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
McCollum's shot is off. Los Angeles shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. James inside. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Outside Jones. Pass to Marshall. Valanciunas against Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. From 7, and Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 10.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Over to the left wing. Now Bamba. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Bamba.
The Pelicans have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Jones with the ball. Count it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Nance, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Murphy. Richardson's checked in for Jones. And Alvarado's subbed in for McCollum. And Alvarado gets it to go. And now a 6-point Pelican lead. Walker passes to Schroeder. And here's Beasley. He can't hit that time. Good D by Richardson. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Beasley. Walker for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Richardson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Malik Beasley.
Look, no matter where Josh Richardson goes, his shooting ability follows. Lots of destinations in his young career, but it hasn't seemed to faze him. That's called being a professional.
The first free throw is good. You know, Josh Richardson, he really knows how to score, Richard.
Oh, that's definitely a role player you'd love to have. He shoots the three ball, plays tough inside. He can even facilitate a little bit. He's got tons of playing time under his belt.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Beasley for three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Outside Richardson. Here's Marshall. Walker covering. Here's Richardson. Second chance effort, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Schroeder, who poked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball.
New Orleans ball.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Here's Hayes. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Marshall. Outside Richardson. Here's Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Marshall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Pass to Schroeder. Outside Walker. Back to Schroeder. The Pelicans pull it in.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And so it's New Orleans now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
All right, fans, here comes your Lakers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
So for New Orleans right now, Jones and Ingram run the wings. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Murphy in at the power forward position.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Ingram for three. On target from range. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Here's Russell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
The defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact line, just with ease, just with authority.
McCollum finds Ingram. McCollum outside. Pass to Murphy. Outside Ingram. For three, McCollum. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Now here's Hachimura. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Good on the bucket.
It's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Ingram, coming off a 34-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Now here's Jones. Now here's Ingram. Back to Jones. The offensive rebound. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. James passes to Russell. Now Hachimura. Covered by Ingram. Now here is James. And slammed. Dunked by James.
Getting inside positioning is what he wants. And once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Hachimura. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter. Outside Ingram. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's McCollum. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. The shot by Russell, no good. The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol. The Lakers show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Davis, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I just love the moment.
Ingram, the pass to Jones. Here's Murphy, checked by James. Here's Ingram, and the 18-footer right on the mark. Ingram's got his second bucket on the night.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Pass to Hachimura. The Pelicans making a switch here. Richardson's checked in.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Josh Richardson.
Outside Russell. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Can't hit that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
McCollum's shot is off.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And slam dunked by James.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Fantastic Laker girl. hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls. All right, fans, here come your Laker Girls.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Bamba's checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Beasley's checked in for Reeves. And it's Schroeder in for Russell. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Murphy. Marshall, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Alvarado's subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Beasley outside. Pass to James. Outside Schroeder. Beasley against Richardson. To the middle. Here's James. Some solid defense from Hayes.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
On the wing, Richardson. He's guarded by Beasley. Here's Alvarado. No luck on that one. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Bamba against Richardson. Pass to Marshall. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Got it. Hayes has got his first basket of the night.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And the Lakers have possession after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. It's good on the putback.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Pass to Hayes. The ball's knocked loose. Over Vanderbilt. Hayes misses.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
James against Nance. Outside Schroeder. Pelicans cleared away. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Marshall.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Walker, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Lakers.
1:41 left in the second.
Walker the four.
Outside Schroeder. Now Walker. Here's the three. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Walker's got 5 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Marshall. Hayes with it. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Here's Marshall. Outside Richardson. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going. You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
Najee Marshall. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Lonnie Walker the fourth. Shooting one.
Free throw, no good for Walker.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Schroeder passes to Walker.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Lonnie Walker the fourth. That's his first personal foul.
.30 seconds left in the first half. Nance finds Richardson. Hayes against Vanderbilt to the paint. Alvarado. And he makes it on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Right side, Schroeder. 2 on the clock. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Jonas Valanciunas putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Shaq, what'd you think about what we saw from New Orleans?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
The effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Welcome to the floor.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you got to like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's Reeves. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5.
That's his first personal foul.
New Orleans in the lead. And here's McCollum. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Jones. Defense right on him. And he gets that one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Greg.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Shot clock at 6. Russell from outside. Murphy pulls it in.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Herbert Jones taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Back to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up at the elbow. Here's Reeves. Jones with some nice D. And New Orleans shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Ingram. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he's going for the oop here. James can't get it to go.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Soft touch off the glass. McCollum's got 9.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Hachimura finds Davis. Now here's Russell. McCollum defends. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 12.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Outside Jones. Pass to Ingram. From 10 feet away. And he connects with a jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Ingram against Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. That's tipped. Here's Davis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Look, I'm telling you, even in the mid-range, Davis is deadly. He's got the perfect mechanics, and it just works at any distance.
McCollum, the pass to Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones, 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's James. The 3 from Russell. Here's Davis. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. For 3, McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the inside. And finished off by Davis.
A premier player in this league. Davis with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
Jones in the post. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The 4th team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Herbert Jones at the line for 2.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Down low, Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Sweet little floater. McCollum's got 11 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Hachimura. James, left side. And slam, dunk by James.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 11. James, outside. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For New Orleans, they've got 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. New Orleans calls timeout.
All right, fans, if you want a free t-shirt, get up and get loud.
Changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Walker comes in for Hachimura. And Beasley has subbed in for Reeves. Pass to Ingram. Now McCollum. Here's Alvarado. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Ingram, the pass to Nance. Out to McCollum from downtown. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
McCollum outside. There's the drive. Oh, no good again that time. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. They're really working the paint now.
Here's Alvarado. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Russell against McCollum. Pass to Ingram. 5 to shoot. From 10 feet away. Davis with the defensive effort.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Now here's Beasley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and putback.
New Orleans calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. We cannot repeat.
Time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girl. Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Laker girl. Hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker girl.
Bamba's checked in for Los Angeles. Schroeder comes in for Russell. Hayes is checked in for New Orleans. Richardson comes in for C.J. McCollum. Pass to Richardson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To stop the drought. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Pelicans, Josh Richardson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Now here's Richardson. He's got 7. Marshall with the bucket. 5 points in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
1:16 left in the third quarter here. Walker goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Walker's got 9 points.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Alvarado, covered by Schroeder. Rebound, the Lakers. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Walker. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Schroeder with it. Nance covering. Oh, stolen by Nance. Here's Alvarado. Outside Richardson. Pass to Marshall. Nance for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Walker passes to Schroeder. And here is Vanderbilt. Beasley for 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
59.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Here it is, man.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Pelicans 5 right now. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the 4-man position. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Schroeder. And here's James, guarded by Richardson. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Schroeder, and a change for the Pelicans. Ingram's checked in for Richardson.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide-open man.
Back to McCollum. Tries to break his ice. And the Pelicans miss again.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
C.J. McCollum. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for McCollum. And so he makes both from the line. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Reeves. Here's James. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Pass to Ingram. To the paint.
And one more foul, he's out of here. Got to be careful from here on out.
5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
For 3, McCollum. And Reeves pulls it down.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Russell. 5 on the clock. Hachimura from long range. Offensive rebound. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Hachimura. Russell with the ball. This one for 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And the Pelicans miss again.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
James finds Hachimura. 4-3. The shot by Russell, no good.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut. But maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Now here's Davis. And he's going for the lob. And Davis slams it home.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Russell against McCollum. A step-back shot. Connects. The jumper drops. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Pelicans trail. McCollum outside. Up and over Russell. And too long on the shot.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Reeves, defended by Jones. Outside Russell, the three, pure from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Ingram, takes a three. The Lakers with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Murphy. He can't get it to go. Davis with the defensive effort. Russell to pass to Hachimura. Here's Davis. Here's Reeves. Back to Davis. Stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Jones. To the inside. Murphy's shot is off. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Shoots from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
This is what Davis does, people. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs can handle like that.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Hachimura finds Davis over Jones, and Davis gets it to go on the assist from Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Jones. Pass to Murphy. On the wing, Jones. 6 to shoot. To win the run. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Hachimura against Ingram. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 6 here in the quarter.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been minutes after being held scoreless in the first half.
New Orleans calls timeout. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Jones finds Ingram. Now Valanciunas. Check by Davis. Clock at 6. Jones up top. Looking to end the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in.
There's just enough space for him to get to the rim and to finish. Yeah, that was flawless.
Hachimura outside. Left side, Russell. Pass to Reeves. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. And the Pelicans shooting just 37% so far in this one.
2 minutes remain in this ball game.
Here's McCollum. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, the craftiness of McCollum. Smooth in that mid-range area.
Pass to Hachimura. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Inside, here's Reeves.
Pelicans foul. Herbert Jones. That's his second personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Jones. Pass to Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. Check by Davis. Here's McCollum. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I don't, we can't afford to though.
That might be true.
That one misses. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Davis.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Davis against Valanciunas. Davis, the pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Lakers lead by 15.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Murphy. Beyond the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. James outside. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Please drive home safely.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.